Hey guys, Monster Matt here, and welcome back once again to Monster Sanctuary. Sorry this episode's up a little bit late today. It's been kind of an iffy day. Honestly, it's been a bit difficult. Let's put it that way. I think I'm starting to kind of process some of the emotions and things that have been kind of sitting on the sidelines, or I guess working their way through this thick skull of mine since my grandmother passed. But I wanted to at least try and get this episode up. I know you guys would have understood if I didn't, but I wanted to at least give it a shot. So Mayhem pointed out that I haven't really used anybody but our main team here for a bit, so I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and try somebody else out. Paolo hasn't had a chance to do anything as of yet, so I brought out the light-shifted Rocky, gave him some equipment and some skills, and I'm actually pretty interested to see what we can do with him. He's got aging and primal rage, of course, because that's one of the best things about the Rocky and the Mega Rock. Aeons is pretty amazing as well, but we can get to that when we get to that level 30. Both defense procs are a must. You always want to have those on Rocky because his defense is so utterly insane. Defense focus, even better. Shielding leaves is pretty great, as is shield aura, which makes the defense-based shielding from this even more potent. Also notice disoriented. I'm not sure if I've ever noticed this before, but apparently Paolo here has the ability to give enemies a miss chance. Weakness makes enemies miss. And that's pretty cool, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, that it stacks, and he also has multi-weak. So that's kind of awesome, and I really am excited to see what I can do with that. Kind of makes me want to make like a weakness team, which I've never ever thought would have ever occurred to me. So that's kind of interesting to me. I think Kermit can... No. This one? Yeah. Kermit can apply weakness as well. Not as wet. Like, I mean, neither of them is great at spreading it around very quickly, but at least that's an option for us. I don't think anybody else on our team has access to weakness in our current setup, I don't think. But that's still, it's fine. It's still interesting to me to see. I mean, we could always make like a Rocky party if we wanted to, but he can of course can apply it via Spore. I have it set up so he can do a little bit of mass restoring just for anti-debuff, because as you can see, I've got him slotted in with Valiant and Kermit. So this is the Super Wall Never Die Ultra Heal team, because we have Group Heal, and Group Restore. And that's going to be silly. So, then again, we are going into the Magma Chamber, which is full of fire stuff, which is not exactly fun for Kermit or Paolo, so we'll see how that goes. So there's this thing, I've got Cleanse to take buffs off of the enemy, which is nice. I took Static for the extra damage, because why not? Paolo is actually probably going to be our big damage hitter on this team. You may not seem it, he seems very support built, and he kind of is. But between the two defense procs, giving half of his defense as bonus damage, like in two separate hits, like that's a 145 damage hit twice, on top of whatever else he's already doing. Between Aging and Primal Rage, it gets stronger over time. He can shield himself pretty effectively with Shielding Leaves. He can restore, he can buff with Shield Cast and Channel, which is amazing. He's got Protector to make the team take less damage. He gets some shielding in from his heals as well, because he's got a Healing Shield. It's all in all pretty good, and he has Utopia as his light-shifted talent, which means every monster in the party gets 3 charge stacks every turn, and these two jokers, Valiant and Kermit, are pumping out, because of their heal charging. This team is actually pretty good at creating charge stacks, so I'm really interested to see what we can do with that. Let's give them a whirl. This will be our first trip out with these guys. I'm going to probably get Paolo the ability to... sorry, just moving these around here. The ability to... There's that I think it's meditation, I think it's called. The one where, like, if you don't attack, you gain bonus charge stacks. I'm really tempted to get in that one as well, just because of how utterly useful that's going to be for him. But for the first turn, we're going to toss around some defensive stuff. There we go. Buffs everywhere. They've got defense. They've got lava wave, which is gonna hurt. Another strike. Nice block. Now, as we already know, that these guys have no need to do anything but heal themselves, which is kind of why they're so hilarious to me. However, we do want to at least get poison out there, because after all, Valiant, once he's poisoned something, each time poison damage is dealt, there's a chance for it to spread automatically to somebody else. So just getting the ball rolling is often all it takes. And let's start sporing things. Remove the buffs. Introduce weakness. There's that coal thing. Solar Ray, of course, hurts, but he's starting to miss. He did miss a shot there. One of the hits missed. So that is kind of what we're going for. It's kind of help this poison along. I wish we could I wish we could multi-poison people. We can't yet. I think Valiant can later, but we haven't got to it yet. Those lovely charge stacks. Second helping a weakness, because why not? See, look at that. Because that's 2 stacks. That's what, 15% chance to miss? Well, no, because the second charge is always half as effective. So 3 charges would be 15, but still, it's over a 10% chance to miss built in, just from weakness alone. If you put that on a team that has a high dodge chance to begin with, you become untouchable. Let's cleanse some of these debuffs. They're kind of getting me down a little bit. Let's have have our toad friend do some lifting for us. He's got 20 or so charge stacks built up, which is what, 60% more damage? No, 3% times 20. No, I guess it is like 60% more damage. Cool. Bubble attack. This guy's got a lot of armor break on him, so let's go ahead and make use of that. Like, the team definitely lacks brute force. It doesn't have the same damage potential as Kudzu and Rick do, of course. But they're virtually indestructible. You almost can't kill them. And they can slowly debilitate you until you can't even fight them. So, are they quick? No. But, are they really actually kind of powerful? Yeah, kinda. Honestly. Like, yeah, like they're a subtle kind of strong. Punch combo? I mean, it doesn't do a lot of damage to him, does it? Yeah, let's just heal ourselves for now. Pesky debuffs are pesky. Wave. Spore. Acid rain. Bubbles. And then, just because I can, build up some charge stacks. And punch. Took us like 7 turns, but we basically, you know, I mean, we were never at any point threatened by that, you know what I mean? That's how the fights do take quite a while, so I might need to turn up the combat speed even further while we're using this team, just because, like, they're strong in their own way, but they're definitely not fast. Okay, so Magma Chamber, of course, as we know, is a fairly large area. This is one of those diamond bricks. We can't move that yet. Actually, I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to, because all the monsters capable of destroying those are definitely not starter area monsters. Can't go that way either. That's fine. Because, like, I don't think there's anywhere that like you need a diamond brick removed to progress the story, so that might be firmly out of our reach. Hey, dark shifted miner guy. Okay, I wonder if there's any way to like refine this process, because like we seem to generate buffs pretty well now, because our main buff generation was through Kudzu and Rick. So on this team, it pays to kind of buff yourself, right? BYOB, bring your own buffs. It's fine, we can do that. Toss out the poison. Start weakening people. Right, I think the glowfly can restore, so we might want to be careful of that. Right, yeah, because I think Kermit can heal and buff at the same time, so that's quite nice. Oh, it's worth noting as well that while the Rocky by default has sort of more attack than magic. In light shifted form, it's actually evened it out, so he's equally good at both. The dark shift actually gives more back to attack again, but like still raises magic. But I actually kind of like the balanced approach because we are using Spore quite a bit, so that's fine. Yeah, see, Kermit can buff us while we're attacking, so like or while he's healing, so that's fine. Oh, he's already poisoned. Whoops, he's fine. There we go. Everyone is now weakened. The dodging, or missing rather, can now commence in earnest. Valiant can now chip in with that as well if we want him to. With Acid Rain's nice. Of course, he's already getting armor break, isn't he? All right, let's start picking these guys off. Looks like they have agility, so they'll dodge my shielding leaves. So let's just stick to Spore. There we go. Yeah, we almost don't need buffs. Like I say, I really do enjoy the fact that our teams are so effective at just not needing to buff themselves. That was one thing I mentioned before. I think that I never liked having to go out of my way to create buffs, whereas this way, they just sort of buff themselves while doing something else, and that's perfect. Shielding leaves. The poison should finish it off just fine. And then a boosted Bubble Burst should do some good damage against our goblin friend here. Wave. Not even breaking through the shielding. That's fine. Bubbles. Raining. And dealt with. 4 stars again. 5.6 turns. Yeah, it's better. Some levels up for our A team. We'll get to them after. They're happy where they're at. We got this. Thank you. Oh, hello. Look at that strange stone monument. It seems important, doesn't it? There are symbols drawn all over it. Perhaps they're letters from some ancient language. I guess this is a runestone we're looking at. That would mean that it contains some kind of magic power. If that power was unlocked, it could reveal a new path to us. Ooh, new paths are good. We like paths, right? Pathy paths. We need somebody who's more book smart than us to decipher these ruins, though. Maybe Will can help us. He should be in the library in the Keeper's Stronghold just east from the teleporter stone there. Let's ask him for help. I mean, I should do that. I could do that. Warp Stone is right here, after all. Let's keep nosing around a little bit more first. But yeah, thank you guys for checking out the video today. Again, sorry that it's so late. There we go. We now have connection through to the ancient woods. To all of you who have been following the series so faithfully, it really means a lot, you guys. I have a kind of some faces that I see in our comment section quite a bit lately, and it's always really cool seeing all of you, like Chemfreak, Kudzu, Sarantis. There are more names, but my brain is failing me, and I do apologize. I don't mean to leave you out, but I really do appreciate all of you guys. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to like stay a little positive, but really I'm I've been a little out of it all day. These things happen, it'll pass. And I got to say as well, thank you to everyone who's been on our Discord, who's been reaching out to me, like pretty much the moment after I posted up that I wasn't feeling so well today, I had like 6 people, like easy, like Matt, are you okay? You need to talk, it's really amazing feeling like so many people are concerned about your overall well-being, and I really do appreciate that, you guys. So thank you. But sorry, trying to keep it on a positive note here. So Paolo, I gotta say, is really being useful so far. I'm liking the possibilities he's got, because I never really used the Rocky too much outside of like the early stages before. I always kind of used Mega Rock. The Mega Rock is certainly an amazing beast in its own way, in its own right. But it's worth noting, and this is one video idea that was given me a while ago. I haven't had the chance to do yet, which is an evolution comparison. And so doing this kind of gives me a bit more impetus to do that, I guess. Where it's kind of like, on the one hand, because like in Pokemon, there's almost never a reason to not evolve something, unless you have like there's what hit me? Whatever. There's this one item, I forget what it's called offhand, but no, it's called Eviolite. That's right. Where basically it'll give you, if your Pokemon's not fully evolved, it gives you like bonus stats or something to that effect, and that's pretty cool. But like even then, there's rarely a reason to, outside of like little cup rules and such. There's not usually a reason to use it too much for your average casual player. But it's really cool in this game how like the monsters are actually different. Like their stats change around, sure, and such. But they're not necessarily stronger or weaker. They're just different. It's an alternative form, which is kind of, I guess, more in line with what evolution actually is. Because like, you know, animals in the wild, you know, they don't evolve and become mega animals. They just sort of adapt to their situation. You know, so that kind of makes sense to me. So I do kind of appreciate that as like a different take on the idea of evolution. They all have poison already. Wow, that was fast. Jeez. Well, you have some weakness too. So yeah, like I guess the Rocky and Mega Rock might be the first subject of my evolution comparison videos, if and when I get to those. I do want to. Just gotta find the time and the motivation, you know? Arcane Bolt. Acid Rain. You're already armor crushed, you're already armor crushed, you're not armor crushed, or broken. Or armor break. Broken. Bad, yes. Spore for you. Like, the mist thing may not be, like, making a tremendous difference. Like, we're still taking hits and stuff. But, like, on a team that has no natural dodge, granted, we have Spell Shield, and we can get agility through our, like, buffing, which is pretty nice. So, like, right off the rip, we might not get that much out of it. But over time, that dodge and miss chance combine into something rather formidable. You know? And, like, the longer the fight goes, the better we get. Because, like, Kermit's gonna get aging. Rocky, Paolo already has aging. So, all in all, the team ends up fairly stern. Punch? I guess they do lack some teeth, though, I will say. Like, Paolo does pretty good for himself, pretty well for himself. He's got defense focus and some solid defense gear. I think the main reason he's being held back right now is I didn't have a high-level Cestus on me. So he's actually using a Cestus +1. Not a +3 or +4, a +1. And he's still holding up just fine. Like, he's not doing as much damage as I was expecting, because, like, again, he's using substandard equipment. But he's not, like, he's still managing to like, contribute, you know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. I was tempted to go up top and get that fixed. I might do that when we go and grab Will, actually. That could certainly be an option. Because it'll raise his defense as well, because the Cestus, that's why I picked it. It has the defense boosting properties as well. I love Cleanse. Like his just ability to take away their buffs. So helpful. I love Cleanse. It's part of why the Garulu is such a terrifying enemy. Because he's just like, oh, what's that? Your entire team has buffs? Pfft. No, they don't. You're funny. You're adorable. No, they don't. Mana upkeep, still tempting, but don't need it right this moment. Everyone on the team currently who currently has mana problems has already got them taken care of. More sorcery is probably the best way to go here. Well, Great Bolt actually. We'll take sorcery next time because we're almost level 30, which is getting pretty exciting actually. You guys better start getting yourself together too. Yeah. Just get these guys ready for level 30, I guess. That makes the most sense, really. Soul Beam. Cool. Alright, so trundling along. This hallway's got some minor switch puzzling going on. You want to grab the loot here as you go by. Not that one. Let's put this one over here. Hello. Steel. Looking for silver so far, actually, because the katana that Kudzu's got is +3 and needs silver to be upgraded to +4. That's one weapon I don't mind upgrading because you can't find a better one. Like, there's only one in the game. Hey, dragons! The Dragonov. A dragon-only run could be cool too, because there aren't that many of them. Like, you'd be restricted to using like the Draconov, Noir, Drakazul, Drakagran, the Glowdra, and the Scorch. That's about it, really. Oh, and the Ninki Nanka. It wouldn't be that bad, though. I mean, dragons really aren't weak. They just kind of struggle because they're like a lot of them are weak to physical, or at least all of the little dragon we just saw's family is weak to physical. It's kind of a drag. Maybe like a lesser dragon run where it's like your team is like the Glowdra, Scorch, and Ninki Nanka. Problem with that is that you don't get the Scorch until like super late in the game. Although there is New Game Plus coming up. The update for that is due out sometime in the next few months, I think it is. Maybe probably closer. I feel like it was announced for like closer than that, and I'm just forgetting. Like I think like the next big update they said was going to be like New Game Plus and like the new difficulty options and such. So I guess we could do it that way. Lava. We might actually... Hello, lava blob. We might actually need to, we might need a mount down here, the Orm Tail. So I think we need to be able to hasten... Like, there's at least one spot down here somewhere, I'm sure, that we need to be able to, like, run faster through. I like that Kermit debuffs them with his healing as well. I think... Does Vi do it too? No, I don't think he has Warlock healing yet. Or if he does. I'm not sure if the Toad learns it at all, actually. Ooh. Kermit taking one for the team there. He's weak to fire as well. Oh, they're already all poisoned? Cool. No, he does. He does. He just gave weakness to the lava blob. So yeah, actually, I can sit here and do nothing but heal myself, and I'd still debuff them and buff myself. Yeah. the team is just like, hi. You want to kill us? That's adorable. You guys are cute. That's funny. It's not every time though. I think it's like a chance. Weakness. And since two of them shield while healing, it's even more obnoxiously hard to hurt. It's kind of silly. But like I've been saying though, they lack the raw damage they would need to like one-shot things though. Well, I guess given enough time, Primal Rage and the charge stacking, I guess Paolo could one-shot something eventually. Could be a little while though, you know. No, not Cleansing Flame. My buffs! How dare you! Alright, let's do this. Yeah, we were definitely gotta get Paolo a better weapon. It would definitely help. Bubbles. Rain. Punching. I'd say that the one main weakness is just the inability to stack up, like, because like dots would make this team so much more viable. They have poison, but that's it. However, I will say that Valiant's going to be able to learn Corrosion, I think it's called. I can show you guys in a second here. Corrosion and multi-poison would make this team, like, 1,000 times deadlier. Because right now, they'll win, but it takes them a long time. But with this... No, it's Slime Infestation. No, Corrosion is here somewhere. There it is. Corrosion. Armor Break increases the poison, burn, shock, and congeal damage enemies take by 20%. We can already multi-stack Armor Break. So, assuming that that works like normal debuff stuff, and I think it does, then that's 40% more with 3 stacks, which is a lot. He's also got Supply coming up, which is quite nice too, actually. But no, we've got Plague Spreads It. Remember that much. Plague Spreads It. Corrosion makes him take more damage from it through Armor Break. I could have sworn there was one here somewhere that made poison just do more damage in general, but that might have been Corrosion. Like I think they may have changed what it did. I think it used to be that just poison did more damage, plain and simple. But maybe they've altered it to include Armor Break now, because I don't remember that. So it could be that's the new facet of it. Yeah, Hexing support. That's what it is. So I think Kermit has Warlock healing. There's a 10% chance to apply certain debuffs whenever he heals, whereas Valiant has Hexing support, which is actually better. Whenever he doesn't attack an enemy, he applies a random debuff on a random enemy. So he always applies it, whereas Kermit might apply it. So actually, Valiant's better at than Kermit is. But Kermit gets multi-poison at level 30, which is going to make my life so much better. Aging is good too. Mana stability is quite nice. Better channeling as well. All healing and shielding improved by 15% per channel. Adorable. We're never ever going to die. Paolo gets Aeons, which lets him heal, which is quite nice in its own way. Defense Overload means more defense, which means more damage through the defense procs and more shielding. Tranquility. Each nature and spirit monster of the party applies weakness on a random enemy after each action. I never really thought much of that before, but now we have Disoriented. Ooh, okay, yeah, that's gonna be cool. We've stumbled onto something kind of cool here, especially considering that, like, oh look, a spirit monster. You know, Valiant doesn't help us out with that any, unfortunately, but like Nature Spirit, that's both of them. You know, and they're something they do what, sorry? After each action. So just do anything at all. And free weakness. Cool. Do we have any other nature spirits in this? Beast, warrior, beast, construct. Ooh, the monk. The monk's a spirit. Ooh, okay. My one problem with that though is that we'd be giving up like Valiant for that, because like I need this one. I need Kermit and Paolo to do it. Well, to have a full party of spirits. And giving up Valiant gives up Corrosion. And our main source of poison, for that matter. But, like, the Corrosion's the big one there. The hex support and the Armor Crush, or Break is a big deal as well. So, maybe not. But, Spirit. Are these really all I guess these are really all the monsters we have access to, though, right? Because, like, there's, well, one of these 4, and then these ones. And then the Silvero, I guess. We have the Silvero, the Magma Moth, Silvero, Aerial Bird, Tanuki, Nature sighted, Mayhem. Mayhem's a nature critter, and he doesn't help with poison any, but anti-curse buffs out the everywhere. Restore. I mean, not bad, but I will say that it doesn't necessarily. Actually, all nature monsters in the party start combat with a shield equal to 1/4 of their max health. I mean, that's pretty good. It only really helps him and Paolo though. Glory. I mean, I think Mayhem pairs better with a team that does high damage. I think he's fine where he is. Honestly, he just doesn't have the teeth. Although Imitate can be pretty useful in a pinch, but still works better with a high damage team. So, his nature is useful, but I kind of like our team the teams where they are, honestly, to some degree at least. We can get the Mega Rock at some point. That's one of these. It's hard to tell from the outlines alone. That's quite far. Serentus, if you please. Flippity flappity. Let's not fall in the lava. Ooh, that's far. Ooh, that's really far. Really, really, really far. Oh, I made it. Volcanic ash. And that, I believe, is for the Dracogran. Okay, thank you. So I'm gonna get stuck over there, aren't I? Thankfully, no. Ooh, this is important. Runestone shard. Oh, cool, we found it. Are you sure we need Will for this? Because, like, I kind of just, yeah, done, you know? Dragons. Alright, this is where that stops. There's silk there. Road blocked there. I think I remember what happens when we bring the stone thing to... Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you'll see. Ah! It burns. It burns us. Through here we have a type-shifted dragon. I just saw that. The light-shifted Glowdra. Some almonds. Ooh, I didn't use any food on these guys, did I? Nuts. Defense. Just have all that, please. And then you either? Oh. You have health or defense? Defense. No, health focus. There we go. Sure, we might as well just go with that, I guess. There. Although, actually, it's only from equipment, isn't it? Yeah, it doesn't actually help food. That's sort of dumb. Oh well. Not the end of the world. It doesn't have any other abilities to turn stats into like power anyway. I don't think. It's got magic proc and health. Oh, he does have health proc. I guess that's sort of a reason for it then. But he doesn't have any of those like stat overload abilities where like it turns X percentage of your whatever into whatever. Here's the thing. It just connects these two. There. I just wanted to fill in the map there. Good. I don't need to cross it. I just needed to see it. Kind of watching my mini map as I go down this because it looks like there's, you know, it could be loot in the walls. Mango, 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 mango. Hey, the blob statue room.
Oh, hello. Don't mind me. I was just puzzling over these strange statues. Look like those blob critters hopping around everywhere in the sanctuary, don't they? But who would build statues for them? You must have seen those statues in other parts of the sanctuary too, right? Get this. No one has any clue what their purpose is. Yes, maybe the whole thing seems fishy. Or blobby, I guess. If I had the time, I'd investigate it and ask around the sanctuary. There's gotta be some smart fellow who studies these blob critters. I bet old Burren, the old blob farmer, can tell us more. Should visit him again sometime and ask him. Yeah, I'll let you and your talking frog fellow up on that. Good luck to you. Cool. Because we know one of those is over in the dungeon. We saw it when we were poking around there a few episodes ago. So it seems like right now we're basically at an impasse. So let's mosey. I'll just use the warp, the crystal. Honestly, it's faster. Shoot. Warp back here. Go grab our resident intellectual. Hey, what are you doing here? Taking a break from your adventuring?
We have a question for you, Will. Do you know something about runestones?
Runestones? No, not much, I'm afraid. However, I think I know just the book that can help us. Give me a second.
Rummages around, rummages around, rummages around.
There, I got it. I got it. However, I should warn you that it's pretty complicated when it comes to the translation of the runes.
That's all right. You can come with us. That's the easiest solution.
Me? Come with you? Actually, where is this runestone?
Oh, it's in the magma chamber, but it's right next to the teleport stone there. Don't worry, nothing can happen to you there.
All right, if you say so. To be honest, it's pretty exciting to get the opportunity to study a real runestone. I'll head over there now. See you at the runestone.
Wait, whoa. We have to find these runestones and activate them for ourselves before we can warp somewhere. He's never been there, but he can just warp right there? I'm jealous. Look at him go. This is just what he needed. Then again, I guess it's possible that, like, we're the one. Because, like, if you could share them, then everyone could go where anyone else has gone, as long as they're activated, which would mean we could just go where, like, keepers have been here before. Oh, well, doesn't matter. He's got a dark shifted pillar. The opposite to our Magdalena.
Oh, I didn't notice you there. Gosh, this is definitely a real runestone. Wow. Sorry, my mind was drifting off again. I think I got the gist of the runes already, but there's a pretty important piece missing. Right in the center here, see? You see, the runes on the sides are just an epic poem. A story told in verses about a hero named Siegfried. Anyway, the runes in the middle are the ones we need to unlock the runestone spell. Seems like somebody specifically removed that part of the runestone so it couldn't be used. There's no way we can unlock its power of that missing shard.
Well, it's a good thing then we have it right here.
Oh, that must be exactly it. Let's complete the runestone then. Click. Let me just quickly translate the complete rune spell. Ah, yes. In our language, it means... Great Wotan, grant us Siegfried's strength so we may walk through fire unscathed.
Wotan being, I believe, another name for Odin, by the way. And then the magma's like, hi, what's up? Bye-bye. I go, oh, you want to walk by? That's cool. I'll just go over here. We hope we're not like causing an eruption somewhere nearby. We're not like just off screen. A mountain just explodes, lava everywhere. Like, oh God, why? Like, no, sorry, my bad.
Oh, based on what we just heard, we can assume something big has happened. That must have been the spell. Seems like the spell works in any language. Interesting, huh?
Good job, Will. Thank you for your help.
Don't mention it. In fact, I think I'd like to stick around and see what else we can find here. I think that's what my special wolf would want me to do.
We're still going to get you back your familiar, Will. It's just a matter of time, you know.
I know. Anyway, what I mean to say is I shouldn't stop being a monster keeper. That wouldn't help anyone. See you around. I'm curious to explore. Explore this cave.
I've got a feeling a place like this would be perfect to hide another sanctuary token. I'm sure we'll find another sanctuary token here thanks to Will's help. Let's go. Lava! But you know what, you guys? I think, as we've been recording for about a little over half an hour now, I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here for now. We will pick up with the second area of the magma chamber next time. So thank you so much again for checking the video and for following the series. Hope you guys have had a lot of fun. If you'd like to join our Discord, the link is down below. And of course, I'll see you guys hopefully on streams. I stream usually 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time every night except for Sundays. And of course, all that good stuff. So thank you again for being here and being a part of our channel and community. I really appreciate everyone and all the support you guys bring. And I'll see you all real soon. Take care of yourselves because you're amazing. And for now,